Well, here we are back in not Mittenrahm, or Mittenrahm's nether. Got a little bit done this week. A lot of stuff inside, still in progress. An additional deck to work on the outside. I need to do the arches there. Done some of the stuff in the middle. Take a look at that in a moment. And still need to figure out how I'm actually going to do these. So this is all done. And then just need to figure out what I'm going to do with these two. And whether they'll be... I may put in another hanging lantern. I'm actually thinking about swapping out the... forgotten what they're called. Whatever light source that is, swapping it out with some blue fire. There's plenty of room. Just knock out the bottom. Show you what it looks like on the outside now. This needs work as well. There's stairwells and stuff still need to go in. So the second side is now done, and the Enderman stealing all of my soil. There will be trees planted in here. I forgot what they're called, the new mushroom types and so on. They'll all be going in here. Well, the red ones anyway. Give it some life. I need to put a path in as well, but I can't quite decide which block to use. Which side to come in from either. I feel like it may be best to come out this side, so you don't get overwhelmed. I don't know. In any case, you're doing some decorative work to make it look nice from various locations. Which it does. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe do with a couple more there. Obviously, depending on where you are, you can see all the way around. The balcony goes all the way around itself anyway. So I don't really want to get too carried away with doing this actually. It's just been an extension of the fact that the upheaval that has caused or created this is obviously meant to have faulted over parts of the land, which is what all this is about. Well, not that you can see it from anywhere in the building. And I just had this idea that it might be nice to do some decorative work that would just kind of create the illusion of something up here. But yeah, so decorative work's all done on the external. All of the flying buttresses, the walkway, tower decoration all in place. A little bit on the roof, and I was fairly pleased with how this came out. I don't know really why I went with the rainbow colours, but I did. Oh, I just realised I never finished putting that on all the way around. I'll make sure I do that before I get carried away with anything. But there. Yeah, I think that covers it. I think that's everything that's been done now. These need staircases in on certain levels. And I'm not too sure how to handle this side of it. The other three don't actually have this outer part. And the original idea was that there would be some way to access the upper part of the tower from here, because there's no way into the upper part at the moment, it is actually all open. So yeah, there's no way up to this, which would be nice. It's not. Maybe it's something I'll have to do where you get up onto the roof somehow. I don't know. We'll see. But that's pretty much all of what I've been doing. A lot of small decorative work, so it's not necessarily obvious that too huge a change. I don't know what it looked like in the previous video. I remember most of this wasn't here, and only a third of the decorative work was done. This is nice, so you know. There's stuff left to do. There's still a little bit of work inside, but I also do need to settle on start on the rest of the building. Basically, there was going to be an underground floor to this, and then there'll be access downwards. So I've got a lot to do still before I can actually leave the nether, which is a little bit sucky. Because, you know, it would be nice to be able to see this whole building. What do I look like from the top at the moment? Just slowly vanishes. Hardly visible at all. It's a nice, give or take. Anyway, let's just say adieu and get cracking on some of the threatened work.